Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickstar, and this is my attempt to remake a Sword and Shield anime which we never got. And yeah, well, at this point, I've finished the Championship League, which Ash losing, and being very depressed because he put in all this work and he got, well, basically to the finals and lost. Final Pokemon and lost. But then again, you can't blame him because one, he's going up against the Gala champion, and number two, basically the winner of the World Coronation Series, which, yeah, the top ranking player on the planet. Yeah, Ash lost. You can't blame him. There's no way in hell he was going to win. Even though, yes, I could say that he wins by protagonist logic, but that doesn't make it believable. This is the whole reason I do not particularly like Journeys, because it's not believable. But to continue going on from where I last left off was he lost. He got a phone call from Sonia to saying about an explorer wants a little help in the Crown Tundra. Could she send someone? So basically, since she knows that Ash just finished, she just thought give him a call and see if he would want to go, and yeah, Ash accepted, but he's still kind of iffy on everything because yeah. So he gets there, which takes about an episode or so. Yeah, one episode, because he got to basically compose his thoughts, get the phone call, and then make his way there. And basically, to get there, he could easily just fly on the Corviknight taxi, because I haven't actually said that he's used that yet. It's in there. He might as well use it. It's a lot better than him taking that bike everywhere. But yeah, he still has got it, but I just don't know where he kind of puts it. Maybe just does like a Dragon Ball Z and put it in a capsule. I don't know. But after that, he gets to the Crown Tundra, meets Peony, and then starts on the adventure on there. Wait, did they have a battle at first, like in the start of Crown Tundra? In the Isle of Armor? Can't remember. But yeah, he has a little battle with Ash, an explorer against a Pokemon trainer. Well, the finalist in the championship. And yeah, Ash wins, but just barely. So at least he can still beat people, but top rank, no. And then they start off on the journey, going through the whole bit of the Crown Tundra. I don't know. No, the initial like Dynamax adventure is not going to be there. So basically, the Ultra Beast having a little adventure at the end to meet, or to see a Prisma. I don't know, whatever his name is. The Ultra Beast, but not an Ultra Beast. The whatever it is that can combine with Soglay or Lunala. He isn't going to be running into that. But yeah, to the journey, going through each hit like clues and that to give him something to do to and that also distracts him from basically any other thoughts, because he has to start using his head. He can't use his head for battles anymore. So at least it's a good way to bring him off from moping and all that. That's probably why Sony actually sent him here as well, because he needs to distract himself from something. So yeah, going through each of these riddles while he's getting the riddles, goes off, does them, but it's not to do them, battle them and catch them. It's just to do them and kind of get to see the Pokemon. So kind of sort of like what a researcher does, right? Basically any adventure will do, take on the adventure, see it through to the end, but the treasure at the end doesn't try and catch. He just kind of leaves it and, well, kind of goes back. I know it's kind of lame, but the state that Ash is in right now is not in the mood to actually battle anyone. Yes, he battled Peony, which I said he did, and that was fine. But all these others he's not doing. And then we get into the bit where Peony gets sort of possessed, controlled, or whatever, turned into a puppet for Calyrex. So then Calyrex can actually find his steed. But then again, because the games have two steeds, which basically that's just a question. Well, actually, yeah, it could still have them both, but I think hearing the story of both, they do change depending on what it is. So yeah, he hears both stories, and well, basically only one of them's going to show up. Oh no, both of them's going to show up. Calyrex is going to ride one, the other one's going to run off. I don't know which order. It's basically the same with in the Isle of Armor with the two rivals. Two people that don't like the protagonist being there, so they try and get rid of him and cheat and all that stuff. But we have that going through the Crown Tundra and all that. So basically, I don't know, has it been going about 40? So basically, episode wise, for season 1 of Sword and Shield, 40 to 50. Same with the second season, Isle of Armor. Then with the finishing the league, which will be 80 to 90, something like that. Well, close to 40, 80. And then with the Crown Tundra, 40 again. So there should be enough stuff to pan it out, because there's no way Ash is gonna complete each of these riddles in one episode. And then he has but then again, these are the hints, the riddles that he gets with him actually being there. But then at the end, Peony goes, and yeah, Ash has at least a few more riddles to solve on his own. But yeah, in all this, Ash is gonna at least battle at least 4 times, I think. The Peony at the beginning, and the 3 Galarian birds. He's going to fight them, but not catch them. Basically, just because they're kind of sort of like making mischief, right, wherever they are. So yeah, it's just to battle them, to calm them down, so basically peace can be restored, sort of, something like that. At least he's doing some more battling. So it's so him doing that sort of does up his mood a little bit on battling and all that. So he's got a little boost. And basically taking on 3 legendaries will actually do that. Yes, being one person doesn't. Taking on legendaries does. So, yeah, and with his team of 6, Pikachu, Blastoise, Toxapex, no, Toxtricity, Corviknight, Colossal, and the final form will come through. Seriously, I keep forgetting it, and then I remember it, and then seriously, why is he so forgettable? Seriously, why? And with a team like that, it does help increase his mood and all that. And then when he's finally done with all that, which I stay probably about 40 or so episodes, same like with first and second season of All This. And then he kind of like goes back home. Well, he's got nothing else to do. But he does, well, before he goes back home, does go back to Sonia and just say like, I finished, I helped him, and my mood is upped a little bit from losing. And basically at this point, wait, has Sonia actually been made the professor of the region? Took it over from Magnolia yet? Because if she hasn't, basically when Ash is leaving, basically Sonia just says, "Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm the professor of this region now. I took it over from my mother." Is it mother or grandmother? I can't quite remember. As I said, I haven't played it since basically when the game came out, and I completely forgot a lot of stuff. But I do know that's in there. I can't remember if it's done before or after the events of. No, it's done after the events of Eternatus, but I don't think we've actually seen it. So yeah, basically at that point, yeah, she'll tell Ash that I'm the professor of the regions, and basically, yeah, come back anytime. I don't know, just some happy words to send him off, and just so he's got someone there to see him off as he goes back home. So Sonia's gonna do that. The actual professor of the region is actually gonna see him off. So yeah, he's got to have someone there. I don't know, is it gonna be a boat or is it a plane? I can't remember. Actually, I don't know how he would get here, but still, he gets there some way. Because yeah, Sonia's gonna drive him to basically the train stop or the airport to, yeah, so he can go. Yeah. So basically, as I said, not much I can actually say about the Crown Tundra, because as I say, I'm just about all this, I'm just taking them from the game perspective. Yeah, you can add in a few bits of your own, like, which basically as they do normally, but it's kind of hard to judge where they'll go in, but some extra stuff will go in there somewhere at some point, somewhere, before, after, and all that. And yeah, Ash goes home, and actually it basically ends when, yeah, basically Sonia's basically saying goodbye and all that. So Ash is saying goodbye to Sonia, Sonia's saying goodbye to Ash and all that, and yeah, basically it just ends there. Where Ash is going to go back home and kind of really have a good think about what his future plans are going to be. Because after losing, feeling very depressed, have the little pick-me-up, hasn't really done much for his self-confidence, has it? So, yeah. With all that is kind of how I would wrap up basically everything in the Sword and Shield anime. If I could actually make it that. If I could make it. Or basically that is how they originally intended it. But then when they, I don't know, couldn't be bothered making it and then licensed it off to someone else, which they didn't make that. They made something else. And then basically kind of ruined it by making things not believable. Which is a giant waste. Having things not believable does not work. It has to be believable. Every single league, every single anime, every single episode in that has been believable. Except... Okay, when Tobias was in, that was just to screw Ash over. Just there, just plain there and there. But when he was up against the lawn, that's the only time I say Pokemon messed up. Because Ash should have won that one. That was it. So basically he should have gone into the Champions League earlier, not having a league, basically a new league just made just so he can go into it after that. But yeah, that's my whole take on it. So yeah, what do you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Want to put some things in of your own, as I always say? You want to take some things out, as I always say? Go nuts. Let me know. So yeah, with this done, I've done with Sword and Shield, as I said. Next is going to be Legends Arceus, which is going to wrap up Ash's whole... Well, not his journey for se, but his journey as a main character. That is what I'm doing. After I've finished with Legends Arceus, Ash Ketchum is written out as the main character. So basically to introduce someone new, which is basically obvious, which would make more sense for Scarlet and Violet. But it kind of depends on what the people who make the Pokemon anime is going to actually do. If Ash is going to go into the Paseo region. That's it, right? Paseo. Whatever. But yeah, as I said, that's going to be it. So, and basically after I've done the Legends Arceus, I will go back to redoing Journeys, which I said is a spin-off from the main series. That's why, as you kind of see, Journeys is technically the next season, which I changed it to being a spin-off. So this follows on. So the Sword and Shield follows on from the main series. Journeys will be a spin-off. I'll just be doing that after I've done Legends Arceus. At some point. Probably waiting to... I don't know. Maybe wait till it's finished. Maybe not. But I'm going to be... The whole basically the World Coronation series is going to be completely taken out. Because there is no point for that. Seriously. Ash is not main character number 1. He's not main character number 2. He's main character number 4. In Journeys. It should not be main character number 4 and have a league for him. Or a tournament, whatever. Really, it shouldn't. So, yeah. That's everything I've got. If you like it, good. If you don't like it, good too. So, yeah, I'm done. So, if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell for notifications, comment, and I will see you next time. Bye.